Hi Bibies and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are gonna do a get ready with me. There I'm quite excited. I'm gonna use all drugstore products. Pretty much I'll probably say like 80% of them are things that I already use on my channel, when some of them are actually new, never tried them before. So I thought it was kind of like a good idea to tell you like how I feel about them. And yeah, I think we should just start on. I don't really have anything like very set on idea what I'm doing today. I just felt like very into like just film like a very cozy video. That's why my hair are not done yet. I'm wearing like my sweatshirt that lately has been like kind of like my nightgown, because you guys know I don't like to wear anything when I sleep. But that kind of is a little bit too much, like too much information. So I'm literally just gonna go in, and first thing first, let's get rid of this hair from my face. As you guys have made me really want to grow my hair, but I kind of like struggling now because I'm like, they are not long to do something and not short to do something. They are just like in the middle. They are literally in the middle of my face all the time. But it's fine, we just live and learn. And I guess I got ready with this thing, and I'm just gonna like pop it here just because, I don't know, I brought it with me and I was like, why not just use it? So I'm just gonna go in, and first thing first, I'm gonna go with a primer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Primer. It's a smoothing face primer. It's gonna have a lot of like silicone base, so you guys know it's not on my favorite. But today I really felt like I wanted to use, so I'm taking just like 3 little pumps and just go with it. So I was thinking like how to make my get ready with me like proper, like real get ready. So I guess I gotta talk, and I guess I gotta just tell you something. And then I was like, what hot topic should I talk about? And I couldn't think about anything. And yeah, that sounds like a great get ready with me. But I think I'm just gonna like very talk to you about like the first things that comes through my mind. And I think I am going to start by talking about boy in makeup. And I think it's like a very hot topic at the moment, about how guys are wearing makeup. I think the primer is nice and done. So let me get rid of this, and I'm taking my foundation and my concealer. So yeah, let me get a big brush. Yes, got everything. So for foundation, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Coverage in HD, and I'm the shade neutral if you guys want to know. And then I'm using my retouch and erase, like the Milani concealer that you guys have actually told me to use. And let me tell you, I'm really liking this. And if you guys want to know, I'm in the shade medium, so 04. I forgot my pen palette, great, but I think we just like wing it. So I'm gonna take just a little bit on my brush. That is kind of a lot. I put like 4 pumps, and I need a mirror. As you can see, I am well prepared today to do a video. I just literally came back from holiday, and it was an amazing time. Me and Dan, we have been to Southampton this time. And yes, I did on my Instagram end up like vlogging and everything, like if you can really call it vlog. It was like Insta stories, but it was quite fun. And I think I'm actually gonna post it here on YouTube, like I just did like 2 days ago for the one in Bath, because it looks like you guys have really enjoyed it. And I kind of want to start to like get to know you more and get you to know me a little bit more, because I found that like I do a lot of videos about makeup. That is all my channel, is all about makeup and everything. But I do have a personality, and I do want to kind of like share with you. And hopefully some of you might like it, or some of you will just end up tuning in for the makeup. But I'm absolutely fine with it. Like, we all watch different things, and it is quite fun. But yeah, so it's my first day back from holiday, and I really want to go back already. Like, I feel like I want to travel somewhere, and I really want to kind of like spend more time with my boyfriend, end up doing things. Like, we really have a kind of a simple life, if I can really say. Like, we don't really like luxury as much. Like, we really just like to chill, go for like a B&B. Like, really rarely we actually end up going to a hotel. We end up going to a hotel this time only because it was very hard to find a B&B in Southampton. But we normally really like, I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation on my eyes as well. And yeah, we normally really like to like just like really chill and just walk around. We ended up taking like a couple of like, we took a train and a bus to go to a city nearby, can't remember the name of it, to do like a Star Wars thing, because Dan loves Star Wars. I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest with you, I'm not a fan at all. But yeah, that's the thing, is like he loves it and I just like to kind of like do it for him, and I think that's cute. I believe that's cute. He does a lot of things for me, like he literally just like scavenge for like makeup. He buys me a lot of like the American makeup that I can't get here in the UK because I am terrible to buy things online, and that is quite interesting. But yeah, but anyway, I've been thinking, oh, I think I squirted a little bit too much, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this, and I got my hair. See, that's the thing that I don't like about getting long hair. I feel like my hair arm literally going everywhere. So yeah, I don't know, it's just me, so squirt a little bit more. Word. So I'm thinking about starting to do a little bit of like meet and greet. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work, but I would like to kind of like, when I travel to like different areas, to kind of meet some of you Bibies, because it's like, it's just what I really like to talk to you, and I really like to like meet you, and I want to know more about you, you know. It's like, you're my friends, you're my family, like I really want to know. Oh god, so far I look crazy. If you look at me like this, you probably won't even want to meet me. But yeah, so it would be very cool if you guys can actually comment down below where you're from. Like, you don't have to like give me your address or your postcode, but kind of like an indication of an area, like for example, like do a meet and greet in London, so there I know that some of you can actually reach London. I don't mind if it's like, if it's a small city, like if you say like, oh, come and meet me, like I don't know, in Leeds, there is not one of the biggest city here in the UK, I'll still be fine, I still don't mind. But I wanted to know like if some of you are interested to do like a meet and greet, if you guys would like to meet me. I can kind of try to get an idea of how to organize it, but I would like to pretty much know if there is any point, like if you guys really want to like meet me or anything, and what you would do, and if you don't, because the thing is like, I don't really know if I will do a makeup meet and greet, as in like in a makeup shop or anything, or I might just do it like I don't know, like for example, like we can just end up saying like, let's meet at this pub at this time, and we can all just have a non-alcoholic drink for me, please. But yeah, that's the thing, it's like, I don't know, I kind of like want to just like interact with you. And I know some of you are not from UK. I'm 100% fine. Like, just literally give me an idea where you guys are coming from. And I don't know, I like to travel, and the thing is, with my job at the moment, there is just like social medias and creating content for like Makeup Revolution and do my own content. Like, I can really swing it, as like I can really decide pretty much when I can travel. Like, I've been working in retail, like before this, I think foundation is done. Yes, so let me get a little bit of powder. Actually, I'm gonna go first. You guys know that I just done a video about Gosh, and I actually really enjoyed the Lumi drops, and I got this one that I think I already had, and I can't remember if I love them or not. I should just go back to my video, but I think I should just try it right now. And it's the one in vanilla, so I'm gonna take just a little bit on top of my cheeks, just here. I actually really like the new one that came out, but for this look I was thinking maybe to do something a little bit more subtle. Subtle, right? That sounds just like my life. But what was I saying? Oh my god, why would I always forget things? So that's the thing, is like, my idea was actually like travel a little bit and maybe get to meet some of you guys and enjoy. Oh no, I was talking about shop, when I used to work at the shop. So I used to work at a couple of counters here in the UK, and a couple of counters even back home. You guys know I'm originally from Italy, and look how pretty is that. I really like this. And like, I always worked in counters and everything, and that's how I started like doing my makeup and everything. And it was always like a little bit of a struggle when I wanted to go on a holiday, because like pretty much like always the weekend you have to be at work, because that's like when most people are off. So that is the time that like the manager needs you. So that was very hard for me to kind of like mix, especially since I've been with Dan. Like, me and Dan, we've been together for just over like 5.5 years now, so a good time. I'm gonna use now my bronzer, and I'm going in with this Freedom Bronzed bronzer. I actually really like. I feel like the pan is huge. Like I've been using it, a lot of it, and it's not even like scraping. So I'm literally just taking a little bit on my big brush and just like dust off the exchange. But that's the thing, is like me and Dan, we would go a while back, like 5 years and something. But only now that I started to have a little bit more like free time, freedom. It's like we can really take time and like decide where to go. You guys might know Dan has a job, like he does work, thanks God. It would be impossible to live in London without a job. But he works in an office, like he is a gorgeous, amazing. He works in movies, so he does like computer things, but like movies, he works in a lot of big blockbusters movies, and very proud of him. But that's the thing, is like his job is like a Monday to Friday, so it's like he always has the weekend off. But when I used to work at my old place, like let me tell you, I worked here at a Mac counter, I also work on an Yves Saint Laurent counter, I did a little bit of agency. Like I pretty much like done a fair share of jobs, and I do have to say I loved a lot of them. I probably say the one that is always going to be in my heart is YSL the most, because they were the one that really like took me under their wings. 1 second. See, you just dropped things. Oh my god, I got blurry. Yeah, I'm back. Like they really took me under their wings when nobody really was like looking at me. No one really cared. So that was quite cool. I did try to get a job, and there's nothing wrong with that, in Chanel. I tried twice, and both times they didn't want me. And I never kind of like knew if it was because I'm a man wearing this much makeup and it kind of like doesn't really suit their company. But I always went so close to get it and never really got it. And I feel like, I don't know, it's like, you know, when you get stuck with the idea of just like, I really need that job, I really want that job, I would have probably got bored and just like feel like just nothing was going to happen, because it's like, Chanel is very natural, it's very simple, it's very not me. But I don't know why, I really wanted a job there, and I tried twice, and I failed both times, and yeah, great. So see, I'm also a failure. So I'm gonna take a little bit with this brush and do a little bit of nose contouring, very lightly, even I feel like I already went crazy over here. So I think I'm gonna take back my foundation brush. So what I'm doing, I'm literally going crazy both sides. And then I'm gonna go on the side as well. Yeah, so this powder over here is very intense, as in like it's very pigmented, so make sure you apply less is more. If not, you kind of make a mess, but that's just kind of like, you can really save it. Yes. So I'm back, and next I'm gonna take this Pro Artist HD Pro Finishing Powder in Invisible. My god, this is so long, this name, and it's from Freedom. First time I'm actually using it, and I opened it already, and I really like the system. There is like, when you actually close it, the powder shouldn't really go anywhere, and I like that because you guys know I get quite messy, so I'm gonna dust off a little bit and just press it very lightly. I'm not actually really baking today, because I don't really need my makeup to stay on that long. I'm pretty much just gonna keep it for the rest of the day. I don't really have huge plans, so yeah, I'm not going anywhere. So I think I'm just gonna like set it, and I'm gonna do it even underneath my cheek. So pretty much I set everywhere that I don't have powder, but very, very lightly. Even if you have a dry skin, because you guys know I always say that I do have more of a dry skin, I always tend to set pretty much my entire face. I don't really go on top of where I did my bronzer, so I'm keeping pretty much this invisible powder only at the center, so pretty much where I did my concealer and everything. But yeah, I always like, I don't know why, I think it's like it's forced of habit to just like set everything and make sure everything is nice and down, because I don't like if everything moves. So face is pretty much down. Yes, so the face is good. Let me get my eyeshadow palette, and we are starting with eyeshadows. Alright, let's do this. For eyeshadow, I actually chose this palette that I've never used before, and it's the Makeup Revolution Neutral Warms. I really feel today I like to like this pink and this purple. I don't know what I'm doing yet, so we should just wing it. And first thing first, eyeshadow primer by Milani. I really need to make sure my eyes are nice and primed, so I'm gonna take a little bit on each side. And let me tell you, my personal preference is when I do eyeshadow primer is I find that like my fingers, the way they blend it is so much better than like anything else, like brushes or sponges. I feel like the heat from your fingertip really helps a lot. So I'm gonna try to do both sides very quickly. I really don't know what I'm doing, so please bear with me. I feel like I wanna do like kind of like a pink purple crease. So I am gonna go in, I need a big brush, so I'm gonna go in with this big brush. And the first shade, I have here the names, and it's called Jolly Pink, so is the brightest pink over here. So let me just think a little bit, and okay. I'm gonna start here onto the crease. As I said, uh-oh. I think this brush was dirty. This brush was so dirty. Okay, I'm gonna change brush and okay, we might have just a little bit of black on this side, but let's don't discourage ourselves. Let's just like pile on some more pink. I don't know, this is already gonna turn up like into a mess. And yeah, that's fine, I don't mind. So what's I talking about? That's the thing, that's the hardest things about like doing like get ready with me, because it's like you need to get ready, but at the same time you need to like the conversation going. Oh yeah, so one of the first topics I was actually talking about was being a guy wearing makeup. Now I always talk very freely about when did I start makeup. You guys know I started at a very young age to wear very, not weird, but very unconventional makeup. Like I used to wear like white face paint, black eyeliner, black lipstick. That was back in 2006. Marilyn Manson was my godmother. She was like my queen. So yeah, but that's what I liked. And by the time went by, I kind of like changed a little bit of like what I liked. And of course I started to go in with colors. And I don't know, I feel like I came like such a long way for being like more of a like I can't even say I wasn't not an emo, but I had a very specific look. Like it was always the same. It was always the same. I never changed it. That's the way I liked it. That's the way I knew it. I was not going to change for anybody. But when I buy like products or I get products and everything, I really like to like keep my makeup always fresh, trying to always try something new. You guys know lately I've been crazing about like accessorize my face, like a little bit too much. Like I put everything on my face, like from crafting to like a nails thing, like just like getting crazy about it. But what I'm saying is like being a male and wearing makeup, for me, it doesn't feel that different if I was a girl. I don't know why it sounds very weird, but you know when a lot of time people ask me like, oh, how do you feel being a man wearing makeup? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like I always consider myself a human being first of all, and I always like I like makeup, and I don't feel like it shouldn't be a problem for me liking makeup, and it shouldn't be like that much of like a statement, like be like, oh, just like, you know, I'm a guy, I wear makeup. It's like, it's the same. This is like a very weird story, but it's the same when I used to like go out on a date and everything. I used to wear my makeup, and most of the time I wore what I liked. Like, you know, you get ready, you go on a date, you want to look pretty, so you put on your stuff and everything. Of course, when I went on a, like online dating, and I used to be on an online website before, and no, I'm not there no more. I am partnered. Thank you very much. But what I'm saying is like I used to go out on a date, and of course they could see my pictures, and some of them, of course, you trying to look your best, and of course I had makeup on, and of course I had my dresses and my high heels. That's one of the aspects of being me. Like I'm not always there, but sometimes I am like that, and there is no shame, there is no hiding. That's the way Carmi is. So being a society and like feeling like you always have to explain. By the way, this color is blending very nice. So I'm moving in with the next one. I want a smaller brush. Maybe I should have cleansed my brush before I start this. That would have been a great idea. I'm gonna go in. Oh my god, literally all my brushes are dirty. Next color is called Poison Chalice, I don't know. I'm gonna go in with this matte purple over here. So I'm taking just a little bit because I don't know how pigmented it is. Yeah, it's quite nice and pigmented. So when I used to go like online dating and everything, guys always like ask me like, oh, do you always wear this much makeup? Is that like your job? It's like you're a drag queen? It's like I don't know. It was like a lot of question, and I completely understand, because it's like you want to make sure like the other person does feel comfortable to just be seen around you, and I am 100% like fine if people are not. Like society is brutal, society is boring, society is just likes to like put everything in a bubble and make you feel uncomfortable if you're just slightly different. And I don't know, I think I kind of like overcome that fear, just being myself and just carry on what I wanted to do. But I understand sometimes when like people might feel uncomfortable being around me, and I don't know, it's like I always had the feel. I'm going back with the first fluffy brush, the second one, and I understand that like it's not for everybody, but you also need to understand there is like it's not always my place to tell you why I'm doing it. And I find that like people do ask that quite a lot, especially like when they are in like in a group. It's like, oh, so why do you wear makeup? And I'm just like what do you like, what is the reaction you want out of me? Like, do you want me to be angry and be like, oh, like, do you want me to like explain? I feel like I am at that point when people should not explain who they are, but you can clearly see they're wearing makeup, and if you don't like it, don't like it. I'm pretty much okay with it, you know. It's like I'm not here to please anybody, but just be myself. And I find that like me and like my camera is now heater up, so I think I need to stop for a hot minute and I'll be right back. So I might just gonna finish my eyes very quickly. Like I'm gonna finish the blending, and then when I'm back I am going to carry on. So I should see you just in a hot minute. Like burning hot minute, guys. Hot minute. Yeah, I am back, and as you guys have seen, there was quite a long gap between my camera deciding to just work again. So I finished pretty much one eye, and this is the result. So we're gonna do the same on this side. So I've done my crease, and now I'm moving in with this color called Just Peachy that I personally really like. I wish it was like a bright yellow. I feel like if I had a yellow, this look would have turned lovely. I feel like even peachy will look nice. I just feel like I don't want to always end up to doing pretty much the same look. So yeah, I also felt like I forgot pretty much what I was talking about. So I guess we should just start with something else, with a new topic. Actually, no, now remember, rejection. Boyfriend or guys that used to reject me when I met them. Yeah, I think like, to be honest with you, to just really quickly finish that story, is people will reject you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you are wearing makeup or if you're not wearing makeup. I just personally feel like, do you? And if you are a guy wearing makeup, be proud, be yourself, be unapologetic, and like eventually you'll find somebody. And guess what? It's better find that one person in your life that have 3,000 million people that are just gonna waste your time. And I feel like right now I'm going with a very small brush and back with a very deep purple. As for right now, I'm in a very happy, healthy relationship where Dan doesn't actually really question me and my choice and my makeup, and that's better than nothing. To be honest with you, like, that's the way I want it. I do not question him if he decides to wear a blue t-shirt. It doesn't question me if I decide to wear lip gloss, and that's how it should be. I think we should treat people for who they really are and stop with kind of like stigmatism of society being like, male do not wear makeup, female wears makeup. It just doesn't make sense. It's just annoying, and I don't know, like I've never seen in any makeup product be explicitly advertised for women. Like I don't see a bottle of foundation that says careful, only a girl could actually wear it. Like it doesn't say that. And again, one thing as well that I do personally find is for example, like advertisement and a company they only use female model, or company that they only use specific ethnicity and everything. As much as that could be wrong, and I definitely think it's wrong, only using, for example, like Caucasian or white, or only like a specific skin color, or male or female, it's wrong because the world is huge and there are so many variety of people and color and skin and ethnicity and religion and everything, and we should just embrace who we are and just come in the same umbrella that we are human being. And if we don't hurt each other, let me carry on before I get too like political here, but before we like hurt each other or say nasty things and everything, just be bloody happy. And you know what, company make their choice, and some company rather not. I'm gonna go in with this silver over here. There is called silver smoke, and I'm just literally gonna like dot it in at the center. It's not as eye shine as I want it, but I'm gonna use it as a base for my liner, for my highlighter later, so it will pop. I promise you, it will pop. So I think it's nighttime for this eyeliner. So where is my eyeliner? Today I'm actually trying for the first time, but I already use it on this side, and it's called Feline by LA Girl in black. Very quickly, I don't really love the applicator. It's a felting pen. Is a felting pen, is a felt tip. You got me right, it's a pen. But I don't know, I feel like it's slightly stiffy. And you guys know I don't particularly love this kind of applicator, but let's just make it work. It definitely does come out quite nice and black, and let's try to match this eye. So give me just 1 second. I might talk, I might speed it up. I don't know how intense this is going to be, and yeah, so please makeup gods, let me just match my eyeliner. Does it match? I think it does-ish. So let me just like fill it in. I might need to like recheck it after, but it should be fine. But that's the thing, is like there are companies that they prefer using only girls, the company that prefer to only use white girls, or probably they prefer to use extremely like fit girls. It can be like maybe too skinny or very gym-like, or maybe they like a little bit more round girl. I hardly have an opinion that is like leave a let it be, and if you really don't like what a company is portraying and what a company idea is, don't support them. That is the best feel ever. It's just don't waste your time like having campaigns against some companies, or having just like always like a chat about like why this company does not use male's makeup, or why does this company only use this girl's. Or that's the thing, is like let the company be who they want it to be. They will attract the people that they're gonna attract, the people that they want to attract. Now, if it's right or wrong, that is always personal opinion. There's going to be people that they're going to like their opinion, and people that don't going to like it. But if you really don't like it, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't put emphasis on that company, because even bad publicity is still publicity, you know? It still comes to like awareness of like how this company is dealing with. I don't know, this is my personal opinion, because I'm more like a white flag kind of person. Like I just really like peace. I don't like trouble. I don't like drama. I really do not like any kind of drama. That is everything that I hate the most, is drama. I really don't care. I don't want to be involved. I just don't want it. I just really don't want drama in my life. Like I want to live a happy life. And I understand that it's like if we don't speak about it, we can't change things. And of course, I completely understand if some people wanted to be vocal about stuff. But let me tell you something, if you don't have the best intention and you don't know how to carry everything, it feels flat. It feels like you're just like rumbling your mouth for just the sake of hate on something or somebody. I have this thing where I'm just like, if I don't like for example, like on YouTube, if I don't like a video, I don't watch it. And if I come across to watch a video that I didn't enjoy it, I just go out. I never, and I swear I have never left a negative comment, and I really cannot think of one time that I put a thumbs down. I just don't do it. I'm just like, why do I need to be negative on somebody's page if just not my liking? It's just not what I enjoy. This is not the content that I want to portray. This is not what I like, and that's it. There's gonna be other people that they're gonna like their content, and let them be who they want it to be. Simple as that. Like, just don't worry too much. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So I think the eyeliner just matched, so I'm gonna go in with my pencil. You guys know I love the Makeup Revolution Bulletproof Black Pencil. It is my favorite. And that's one thing, it's like I always tend to do a color in my waterline. I don't know why. And probably like 80% of the time is black and 20% is nude. But I always like to put something in my waterline because I feel like it very helps to like complete the look. So yeah, I'm gonna move in next with, I think I'm gonna do lashes right away. So I'm gonna use this lashes over here, and I have the glue just over here. So this one are the Pinky Goat. They're actually quite easy to find at Superdrug. They are fairly like a new brand. I don't want to say they're like too new because I can read here this is like 2015, 2016. They won a couple of beauty awards. And yeah, nothing I can say about it. So they are in the style Arwa. They are looking quite gorgeous. I do have to say I've been using them quite a few times. And let me see if I can give you a close up. And for glue, I'm going to use my Stinky Duo Glue. It has one of the worst smells. I'm trying to squeeze it very lightly because, again, I don't have my palette with me. And I'm going to just like trying to do a little bit. So Duo Glue is probably one of the most stinky glues ever. Like, it just smells wrong. But it's one of my favorite. It's one of the best. I used to use a lot of the Kryolan glue before. But I don't know why. I'll go back with this one because I have like a couple of tube left, and that's it. Like, I've been using this one and I haven't bought the Kryolan ever again. I haven't seen it ever since. And yeah, I'm going to maybe rebuy if I'm around, but if it works, just keep on using it. Just like, you don't have to smell it. But yeah, I think like I spoke about a lot of things, so let me think about something else. What should I talk about? You know, it's like, it's very hard about doing Get Ready With Me and like chat because it's like, I don't know what to say, you know, it's like, it's not the easiest things ever to come up with some crap. Okay, let me just kind of like think about some of the comments that I do get. Where did I get my nose ring? There was a company before on Instagram, they used to do septums. And I used to advertise for them. I used to be one of the like the spot model and everything. So yeah, they used to send me a lot of free things, and that was it. That was the thing. And this one over here is one of them. And since then, the company has actually disappeared. About a year. Is that black or is that my mirror? Oh no, I need to put, okay, I need to put a little bit more concealer here because I feel like it's smudging. The company has completely disappeared from Instagram and everything. I can't be reaching to them. So yeah, I kind of like stopped reaching to them like a month after they disappeared. But yeah, they were a great company that had some good jewelry. Some others was just not the best, but it was a very, very affordable, and that's what I liked. But if you guys liked, I don't know, get a lot of comments about this one specifically. If you actually Google retainer, that's the first thing to come out. Like, it's just a normal retainer. It kind of has like a horseshoes, because I know some of them they're like squared. Some of them are a bit more rounded. This one is more like in a horseshoes, but they're very inexpensive. Make sure if you are getting one, it's titanium. Don't get plastic, don't get like normal metals and everything. Titanium is pretty much one of the most sanitized material that you can put as a jewelry. So if you don't want to go for like gold and everything, just go for like titanium is the best. So lashes are pretty much down, and let me just like squeeze them in. I also forgot my tweezers today. I am a genius. And yeah, so these are the lashes. Very pretty. Let me just add a little bit of concealer down here. I'm taking exactly the brush that I had earlier. I'm sure there is still some product eventually. Yeah, I think it's good enough for today. I'm not planning anything too fancy. I'm gonna leave my lashes to dry and I'm gonna do very quickly my brows. And I'm going to use this pencil over here that I'll use a couple of times. I don't mind it, it's not my favorite, but it does a very good job. The spoolie on this side is amazing, and this pencil over here is from Isla and it is the dark brown, so the N10 dark brown. I believe it's actually the darkest they do. So I first just like mess up all my hair, so I kind of like push them upwards so that I can see if there is any gaps underneath, and I just saw one here as well, so let me just get this one done. Yeah, much better. And I just gotta like flow through. So I go straight away where I have the most thickened brows, and I kind of do like small hair flips up. Hair flips? Am I now exercising as well? Talking about exercising, I feel like I am putting back some of the weight because I've been so naughty lately with food, and I haven't been exercising as much, but I really can't care any less, you know what I mean? I'm just like, now we're gonna talk about a very crucial, not crucial, but like very weird subject. There is body image and accepting yourself. Now when people lose weight, I find this great, and I find that like there is some, I don't know, okay, I find that great is a wrong word to say. If you lose weight, you find that everybody compliments you because apparently you've done some great achievement in life. You know, they're just like, oh my god, you lost so much weight, oh my god, you look amazing and everything. Now, I personally believe that people should look the way they want it. Of course, trying to stay fit, but healthy fit. You know, it's like, don't be overly, don't eat too much sugar because you like your cholesterol. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze now. Oh, okay, that was beautiful. Like, keep yourself healthy, like don't get diabetes, don't get disease and everything. But if you like to be rounded, please be rounded. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't have to like everybody else. And let me tell you, like, one thing that really annoys me is when like people are comparing you to somebody else because you're getting thinner. You know, it's like, if I decided, if you guys seen my about like 4 months, I'll probably say I was definitely a little bit heavier than what I'm now, and there is nothing wrong with it. I personally didn't like anymore, and I only did it for a personal reason. It wasn't like I had to do it for work, or I had to do it because I've been asked to do it. I just wanted to like go back of like being a little bit thinner, when I could just go to a normal shop, a high street shop, and buy clothes, and buy more like dresses and more skirts. I was a size UK 22-24 when I started. Now I'm a size 16. I dropped a lot of weight, and I dropped it quickly. The way I did it was eating much healthier food, exercise way more. I got lucky because the time that I started to start my diet is the time that I started to be a fully freelancer. So start to make videos from home, have my free time and everything. So I could just go and exercise every single day. I used to exercise twice a day. I used to go for like a power walk, I call them, because I don't run, but I walk very, very fast, kind of like, like every morning and every night. And that helped me to drop down a lot of weight because I started to eat, I followed a diet, and of course I started to eat more like veggie, more like lean meat, like I cut off all the chocolate, all the fat, all the sugar, and that will kind of like help me to like lose the weight and everything. Now, I love, and I want to thank you if you were one of the person that has complimented me on the way I look, on my figures and everything. That is absolutely amazing, and I want to thank you for that. The way you guys are doing it is the way that I personally like it. It's just like, girl, you look good, I like what you're wearing, like you look happy and everything. I like that. But it's when people like us, like, they have to kind of like go the extra mile, you know? It's just like, oh yeah, I'm happy you lost weight because you looked fat before. And I'm like, so when did this become a roast? When did your compliments became, oh yeah, you look shit before? I'm just like, I just don't like that. I'm just like, how about if tomorrow I just decide to go back at the way that I want? Because let me tell you, if I want to go back at the way that I want it, I will, because this is my body, it's my temple, and I decide what I want it to be. I don't want to be like society. I don't want to, like, look at me. Do I follow society rules? No, I don't. So I decided to lose weight only because I want to wear more slutty clothes. That is the truth. That is literally the only reason. I wanted to wear more naughty clothes. I wanted to feel a little bit more naked. And that is absolutely the truth. I didn't do it because I had a body problem or because people told me that I was fat. I could not care any less what people think of me. I only did it for myself, and that's the reason why I dropped the weight. I dropped it quick, and I dropped it because I done it for me. I didn't feel like, oh, I'm doing it for other people. So as soon as I had like a bad day, I was just like, oh, fuck everything. I really don't care. I'm gonna go back. Like, that's the thing. I've done it for me and for what I personally wanted. And my nose is like, One thing that I really, really hate is when you need to blow your nose and you have makeup on. That is just not happening. That is just like not happening. But, oh my god, what was I talking about? About my eyebrows today, maybe? Yeah, I think brows are good. Yes, brows are good. So that is my thing. It's like, I don't need this eyeshadow palette anymore. I'm gonna get a smaller mirror because I love this eyeshadow palette, but it's well heavy to just like hold it all the time. So I'm gonna go in with this one over here, and I'm gonna do mascara. And I use the extra 3D lash bite rimel, and I don't mind this mascara. I told you guys I actually like it. So it's not the one that I use all the time, but I definitely like it enough to say it's good mascara. And also I like the price. I think like it's like definitely under £5, so it's a good mascara for that. The brush is good. But no, what I'm like finishing with like body image and everything is, if you are doing it for the right reason, and the right reason is you and yourself, you're good. If you're doing it for the wrong reason because you want to look like somebody else, it's just gonna take so much effort, because like you mentally are not prepared, because you just don't want it. You just want to look like somebody else. Be you. And if you are nice and thick, be nice and thick, and you are just hot. And if you want to be super skinny, be super skinny, because you are hot. And that is, I think that is at the end of the day what I really want you like to understand about me, is that I really do not care about what people look like. I care about what people are feeling in the inside. And I think was Kevin O'Quan, please do not quote me on that. Like, I know there was like somebody that says not amount of makeup can cover ugly art, and I really believe in that. I feel like doesn't matter how pretty you make your package, if your package inside is not right, and if you're just a mean person, if you're just a judgmental person all the time, honey, like, trust me, that luxury bag or that nice sunglasses or that good lipstick is not gonna cover. I want honesty, and I want people to like be who they are and be the best that they can. And if they are my cup of tea, if they are what I like, good, we found a friend. And if they're not, guess what? We are absolutely fine. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to hang out together, and it's fine. I'm just gonna like, I wanna have around me, my surround, people that they know, they love me, and they understand who I am. And that's it. The rest, I'm quite cool with it. So I'm gonna go in with this Very Cosmic Lights. You guys know I've done a review. I'm not too lovey for the cream shades, but I'm gonna mix the two highlighters together and do a little bit of highlighter just here. And the cream are okay, but the powder are absolutely amazing. Like, the powder is what makes this palette worth it. But yeah, I think, I don't know, I can't remember the price. I think it's like $6.99. Please don't quote me on that. And I do have to say, for two powder highlighters, $6.99 is okay. But I feel like they are so pretty that that's the reason why I do like it. The cream one, they're just a bit not too sure about them. But yeah, You can see how pretty they are, super blinding. I'm gonna take just a little bit on my Cupid's part, and then I'm gonna go back in with my big powder brush, the one that I did the bronzer, and blend everything and just like get my life together. Yes, much better. What else we got left? Oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of this highlighter as well. So I'm gonna use the pink one only this time. And I'm gonna add it on my inner dot, because I was telling you. So see how much brighter it is. Like this. By the way, I do believe that this Get Ready With Me is gonna be hella long, so I apologize for that. But today I felt like in a chatty mood, and if you guys don't like this video, I'm sorry, but I feel very chatty today. Perfect. So brow bones, and underneath we are left with lipstick. So I'm gonna use this one over here. So this one is the pencil called Ecleon, and this one over here is the Rimmel Apocalypse lip lacquer in Nude Eclipse. So I'm gonna apply this one off camera because I can't talk and do my lips. And when I am back, we get to see the final result. Yeah, resolution. What did we look like? Let's see. I might just want to do my hair as well. Bear with me, I might do my hair. Okay. And here we have it, guys. So this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I personally think it turned out quite cute. I want you guys to tell me if you think so. But overall, I do want to actually say just one more thing before I conclude this video. There is, if you are thinking about leaving to somebody a negative comment, if you are thinking to put some thumbs down and everything, please don't. The reason why is, some people, they struggle with body image. Some people struggle with their opinion to get out because they're worried to get judged. And being negative to somebody, it really doesn't do any good to yourself and to them. People are gonna feel the negative vibe on their shoulder pretty much a lot of their life, and I just think we should avoid as much as we can to put people down. And my thing is, surround yourself with people that they love you and celebrate other people's success, because they are gonna celebrate yours. And pretty much that's what is my channel all about. You know, you Bibies are fantastic. You Bibies are the best. And I really truly mean it, because not only you are giving love to me, but you're giving love to each other. Every time I've been doing a giveaway and I pin a comment for the winner, I always see some of you congratulating each other. And that makes me so happy, and that's the reason why I do so many giveaways, and that's the reason why I celebrate giveaways, because my community is my Bibies, and my Bibies are truly the best, and celebrating life and celebrating happiness is amazing, and I want you guys to carry on, because we are all in the same path, and this path is amazing. And yeah, so overall, I hope you enjoyed this video and liked this super long Get Ready With Me. And of course, if you guys like me and like my videos, give me a good thumbs up, say subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and you can please share this video. Let's get us, the Bibi family, the biggest families in the whole entire YouTube community. And always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.